There are times in an axe hafter's life when he just has to use the axe before it's finished. And this is one of those times. This is a Dayton pattern plum 3-2, so 3.5 pound plum Dayton, and it's pretty clean. It's pristine. And rhyming for no reason. I just watched a 30-hour documentary on Johnny Cochran, so don't mind if I try the glove on, do you? You guys hear about that glove thing? The O.J. Simpson, he was like, listen, man, Johnny Cochran's like, listen, dude, you gotta act like that glove doesn't fit. So he like acts like he's putting on. He's like, I just don't get it. It don't go on. It's just not going on. What's going on here? What the heck? I didn't do it. Look how this glove is a stupid glove for me. It doesn't even look good with what I'm wearing. Anyway, this new this new axe has a really beautifully polished edge. I've been really starting to think that it does help with stickiness. So the higher the grit is, or the shinier the axe is, yeah, I guess it will not grab. The wood doesn't have the surface area to grab onto the metal anymore as much. So I have noticed a difference from file sharpened to polished. It's not a huge deal, but you don't want your axe sticking. It isn't pleasant. So yeah, I thought that did really well, but the problem with this test was that with this Michigan pattern, this Man Michigan pattern, the other side was a little dry. You could see the bark flaking off real easy. I guess there was less bark to protect it, or this was in the sun the whole time, but it's been sitting a few months. So I guess the outside is a little drier where there's bark kind of delaminated from. But once I get inside, it starts feeling pretty normal. This is a conifer, by the way, just a delicious butter-like wood to chop. Wouldn't have it any other way. I think I don't want to chop anything else anymore. I just want to work pine. It's just so much more pleasant to cut. I'll split the hardwoods. That makes sense to me, but it's not really that necessary to chop hardwoods. At least unless it's an emergency, or if a road is blocked or something like that, or if I'm just practicing. But for the most part, I want to chop more pine. It's fun. It's easy. The wood is lighter. It smells really good every time. I kind of miss the smell of pine resin and the conifers sap and stuff. I miss it. I just deal with a lot of hardwoods because I use most of my firewood for smoking meat, so I just don't have a need for conifer. But maybe I'll start using it as kindling or something. I don't know. Yeah, look at this other axe perform. Not terrible, but not the best. I noticed something about this log is that there was branches on both sides, and that kind of helped it stay still. I'll have to think about that in the future. Maybe I'll save some nubs so it doesn't roll as easy, or kind of they almost act like an anchor in the dirt, and they don't move. The timber doesn't move as easy. This isn't a huge piece of wood. What do you guys think? 10-inch diameter? Maybe something like that. But a good test. Not anything puny. It's a decent test for these axes, and I've shown the Man Michigan pattern a lot. This was just a comparison if you haven't seen it. The first one was the Dayton pattern, and this is the Man Michigan. Man with two N's, by the way. The guy was very prestigious. He ended his name with two N's, even though it was we all know what a man is. Well, some people don't anymore. Let's pander. Do you guys like being pandered to? I don't know, man. I feel like I read it pretty quick when people are pandering to me when I'm being entertained or whatever. It's kind of or like a government official. It bothers me when people pander to me. You really think I'm that fucking dumb? That's how I feel about it sometimes. Really think I'm a fucking idiot? And a lot of the times I keep quiet. When people are trying to manipulate me, I like to just keep it secret like I'm fucking, who's it, Michael Corleone. I like feeling like a mob boss sometimes, but I never do anything about it. I'm just like, this is all a part of my plan that I don't ever enact. It's all going according to plan. Yeah, just I like doing this at the end of bucking. Even though I'm only doing one buck, I kind of like splitting the little tiny piece after. Kind of, it's like gives you closure, gives a little finality to it. It's so easy to split and work this wood though. I was really having a blast, barely doing anything. What do you guys think about the workout of using axes? Do you try to make it 10, 20, 30? Do you have like a limit where you want to work out for a certain amount of time with the axe? Try to do at least 10, 20 minutes sometimes. This was like 5 minutes though. This was nothing. Here's the state of the axe. As you can see, the Dayton wasn't even wedged. The damage on the Dayton edge was polished in. I kind of sharpened it like that.